Hey guys, how's it going? Thad here with Iowa Budget RC, and I'm waiting on some parts for the nitro truck to get it going. Nothing major, just a few little things like air filter and fuel line and fuel and a couple other little things. Did order some progressive shock springs to replace the worn out springs that are on there, but they're not going to be here for a little while. So anyway, I got my servo mount for the Ultimate C-14. So what this is going to do is, man, this thing's got a lot of wiring in it. What this is going to do is take the servo from being mounted up here and mount it down here on the axle. And actually, looks like I don't even need to take the axle mount off because it already has the holes in the new axle mount, or in the axle mount that's on it. But I am going to have to add this in order to add the servo to the axles. So that's, I think, what we're gonna do. That should cure all of our steering problems. Those that have asked about this thing being lifted and still having flex, look at that. It's got plenty of flex. Front, rear not as much, but I could move that shock back to here and that would make a big difference. So just wanted to show that. It's, you know, it is what it is. It's a 1/16 scale crawler, and I'm not looking for it to be really that great of a crawler. I just wanted to build a badass looking Ultimate WPL. So I think I'm accomplishing that. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get the servo out of here and probably get rid of, I might even take this tray out and just, I've got a metal bar that can go across here and do that, and that will allow easy access to the axle mount block. So anyway, also wanted to give a shout out to Dan at Van City RC. He sent some stickers to go on our sticker wall, and so this one's gonna rest back here behind the light, and that one's up there along with Brent from Adventure Time. And if any of you guys have stickers, we would like to put them up on our wall, and we'll in turn send you some. I just got some more in the mail, so I'll be sending them out to all those who have sent them to us already or have asked for them. So anyway, just thought I'd include that. All right, servo's out. That was actually kind of a pain. I forgot that I had put double-sided tape on not only the this side, but onto the lid also when I put it on there. For the time being, I'm going to try leaving this on here because it may be a good spot to just tuck all the wires into once they're zip tied and everything. And I'm going to loosen the shock bolts and take those out, and that way the axle will just flop down, and I should be able to put the shock mount, or the servo mount, together and get this thing on. All right, guys, servo mount is on. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook the shocks back up, and then figure out, I'll put the servo in there and get the linkage hooked up. That should be much better as far as the linkage goes. I'm actually going to have to turn that in quite a bit, but as you can see, I put little ball ends on there. Should help quite a bit. But anyway, so I am going to leave this, like I say. I think that'll be a good place to tuck some of these wires up into, and with not having the servo there, it'll be even better to tuck the wires into. So As you can see, there's a ton of wires in this thing with all the lights and stuff that I've got. So anyway, I'm gonna get the shocks back on there and we will go from there. I swear building this truck's gonna kill me. I'm gonna throw it across the room. Look at this. So 9 kilogram metal aircraft servo. This is wider. What the hell? So I guess I'm gonna have to order a bigger servo. This must be for the 17 kilogram micro servo. Back to the dang drawing board. Well, hold the phone, Rhonda. I just found another servo that I didn't know that I had in the bottom of my servo drawer, and it's the right width. As you can see, it's quite a bit wider than the little micro servo here, and it'll fit up in there. So I'm going to pull the body back off of it, and we are going to at least install this servo. All right, we've got a steering arm in there and the steering servo, and I'll have to adjust this a little bit and I'll cut this off, but this setup's totally gonna work. So all right, the servo is pretty much in the center, and we'll put a ball end on there, probably on that one, and just shorten it up a hair. Now, one other thing that's posing a problem is this tray definitely has to go, because as you can see, there'll be no suspension if I leave that tray in there. So the tray's got to come out, and then everything should be good for the steering. The transmission, I've got the 370 motor laying around here somewhere. Ordered a new one for it. I don't see it, but anyway, I got a 12 turn 370 motor, and I want to put some grease in that transmission before I put it in here. And I did already do the shortening on the one side, and I think that'll work out pretty good. It's going to kind of leave it open, but it's going to be covered up by the section of frame anyway, so it doesn't matter. And other than that, I think this thing is coming along. It's cursed. Every step of the way is 1 step forward, 3 steps back. But, you know, I end up with a lot of projects like that sometimes, and I finish them. I just got to walk away and find a solution. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.